Yeah. What up, King Hill? How you doing, big dog?
What's up, man? I'm good.
Man, you already know, man. You know, took a little break. You know, sometimes we just do that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we back. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all, this your boy, Big Heem.
And this is King Hill.
And you're now tuned in to the OGZ Perspective Podcast. Yeah. Man, King Hill, how you doing, big dog?
Man, I'm good, man. Before we get into everything, you know what I'm saying, we gotta I wanna get some condolences out the way. Jim Brown and Tina Turner passed during the time that we was off. So give them a moment of silence.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them a moment of silence, y'all. Y'all know how the OGs do. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Man, Tina Turner and Jim Brown, they both was great in their times. Tina Turner is the rock and roll queen, you know what I'm saying? And Jim Brown was an activist, football player, actor. You know, he pretty much did it all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they gave a major contribution to our culture.
Mm-hmm.
On every level, they definitely would be missed, and they left a lot for us to learn from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot for us to learn from. So man, we send our condolences to both of their families, the late Jim Brown and the late Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Yes. So man, let's before we dig into this podcast, I got some merchandise sitting here from one of my homeboys, man. He started a clothing line. My man, Big Mike. Hello World Clothing is called. Hello World Clothing is called. So y'all go check that out. Go look it out on the look it up on the internet. He definitely got a website. I think it's Hello World Clothing Collection. So y'all go check that out and support my man, especially right here in Buffalo, New York, local. Give my man a shout. Get some merch, you know what I'm saying? He came to me and we was talking, and next thing I know, he pulled out some merch. I didn't even know he was doing clothing, so I told him, man, I'll promote it on the podcast, and that's what I'm doing. Hello World Clothing, y'all support my man.
Yeah.
I met this kid Hill through Tony De Niro from Big BSF. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
My son Heem, Benny the Butcher, they on tour right now. They overseas doing their thing. My boy Nick from Foundation Studios. I'm gonna tell y'all, we've been behind the scenes doing some things. Y'all know me and Hill, man. We'll dip for a minute and we'll jump back on. We're trying to get more consistent with it, but at the end of the day, we're trying to take the podcast to the next level. We're trying to get to the next level. So shout out to my boy Nick at Foundation Studios. He's helping me do some things. He about to help us grow the podcast and just get us where we need to be, man. You know what I'm saying? Help us with the production and a lot of new equipment we about to get and just things like that. So y'all be looking. It's gonna be some changes made, and y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, them boys ready. You know what I'm saying? Them boys ready. So all y'all cats that's out there doing it and making noise, y'all keep making it, because I'm going to tell you this. Me and King Hill, we about to jump straight off the top rope, fourth rope, like my boy Westside Gun say.
Yeah, we coming to kick the doors down.
Oh, yeah, we coming. You know what I'm saying? We coming. So my boy Conway broke his leg, man.
Yeah,
shout out to my boy Conway, man. I don't know what the hell happened. He probably was kicking somebody's ass. Knowing Conway, man, he was probably this is my theory, because I ain't heard from him. His camp been real quiet, which is a good thing. And my boy got the show coming up in I think August. I think it's August. He got T.I. and them coming. Tickets go on sale next June 2nd. I'm definitely getting mine. I'll be there. Yo, Conway, man. You already know. I see you at the show. If I don't see you before then, I see you at the show, dog. I think Conway probably was rehearsing to get ready to go on tour, and some shit happened. That's what I think.
Yeah, I seen a video. and he was in the hospital. He was walking out of his room. So I'm getting up, moving around, man.
He on it, yo. That's a resilient cat, dog.
Yeah, man.
He on his feet already. I still be laid up with my shit in the air. You know what I'm saying? I still be laid up with my foot in the air, straight up. But shout out to Conway, man. Get better, man. And hopefully I'll see you soon, dude. Hopefully I get a chance to see you before the show, man. You hard. You so reclusive, dog. You know what I'm saying? But man, you already know, man. One love, baby. You know what I'm saying? We from where we from, baby. What's that joint? Him and Lil Heem got that cocaine.
Cocaine
Cowboy.
Yeah,
baby. Cocaine Cowboys.
Cocaine County.
It's Cocaine County. Cocaine County. My bad. Cocaine County. Shit, you know what Buffalo do. You know what Buffalo do. But we ain't gonna be promoting nothing negative. But you know we love the music. All right, so yo here. Hill, man, let's get into this podcast, man, because, you know, this is what we came to do. We came to talk about something. We not the average podcast. We talk about things that affect the everyday people.
Right.
You know, like we told y'all before, this where truth matters and respect holds weight. That's what the OGs represent. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all about that fugazi, going back and forth, arguing with nobody, putting nobody down, which I hate to see, especially amongst our black brothers. We getting too much money. Stop doing that. The other people don't do that, so why we doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uplift, promote, and motivate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pride of principle is what this podcast is going to be about today.
Yeah.
Pride of principle. What you got to say, Hill? Go ahead, kick it off, man.
Man, you know, I'm on the side of principle all day. You know what I'm saying? I done put my hands on a lot of people just because of the principle. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay out of I try to keep out of the way of my pride, because, you know, pride could get you hurt.
Yeah.
Things happen when your pride get in the way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with principle all day. I don't really try to, you know what I'm saying, I'll try not to let pride get in the way.
You know, pride is especially when it comes to men. It's our masculinity is carried so much on our shoulders,
right?
So often that we put ourselves in situations where we make rash decisions when things don't go our way. And a lot of times that's our pride. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we know better. We should just say no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We should just say no. But our pride say, yeah, do it.
Get him.
You know what I mean? Yep. Whatever the bad thing or the unconscious thought says do. Right. Your pride is going to allow it.
Yep.
And usually you're going to wind up in trouble. You know, I can guarantee you it's a lot of dudes and a lot of women sitting in prison and sitting in the grave somewhere because they allowed their pride to make that decision for them. You know what I'm saying? So I always say this. You know, I've said this before. You got 2 seconds in a storm. 2 seconds to make a decision. And I can tell you this. Pride better not be the one that's making the decision, because if it is, I can guarantee you it's going to be a bad one.
Yeah, you're going to be in the world of upsets.
It's going to be a bad one.
Yeah, you're going to think it's starting off one way, and it's just going to go downhill from there.
I tell you, every decision that I made, Hill, in my life, before I became a man, before I matured, I can guarantee you probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, a lot of the fights that I got into, it was like just dumb, over some dumb stuff, and I think it was more pride.
A lot of people, like you said, I operate off principle, and I believe if more people operated off principle, they would be able to put their pride to the side.
Right.
You know, if they thought about their family more when they going into certain situations. You know, when I was younger, man, I can remember a time when my nephew Shania, R.I.P. bless his soul, he came to me and a situation had happened. And you know, I'm a roll. I'm rolling. I'm with you right or wrong, right? Especially at that time. Now, like I said, I'm a grown man now. I'm mature. I've matured. But at the time, right or wrong, I'm rolling. And still to this day in certain situations, it's just got to be, right? But my wife, at my fiance or my lady at the time, she said, baby, don't go. I knew what I was going into because I had just left it.
Right.
Right? And I left. We went and did whatever we was going to do. I went right to jail.
Mm-hmm. It was a couple of times where I was supposed to go somewhere. I was on my way to somewhere where I was supposed to be going. Mm-hmm. But my pride got in the way. I went somewhere else, and some dumb shit happened.
Did you go to jail that day?
I ain't go to jail. The one time I went to jail, instead of me going to where I was supposed to be going, and I went to do some dumb stuff, I went to jail.
I got a question.
Well, that's the second time because, that was more on principle.
No, that's a dope hat too. I just want you to know that's a dope hat. That's a dope hat you got on, Hill.
Thanks.
That hat dope. My boy got a dope ass hat on. I want that joint. That joint dope. I got a question for you. Do you think that Ja Morant is operating off pride or principle right now?
Ja Morant right now is acting off of stupidity, you ask me. And I don't think pride or principle got anything to do with that.
You don't think?
Nah.
Okay, you got to look at it now. Most of our emotions, especially our masculinity, is derived off pride.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, it'd be pride.
Because you got to look, you riding around with some dudes with a gun. Doing the dumbest shit that a multimillionaire could do. Yeah. That can't be principle. So
Yeah.
I'm not getting you to agree with me. I'm just trying to paint a picture here because why would he do that if he's not trying to impress his friends?
Right.
And usually when you're trying to impress somebody, that's all pride.
Yeah.
That's all pride.
That's all pride.
You know, it's like when you hanging with your homeboys and they all cheating on a lady and you like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Oh, you a sucker, man. Don't do it. Man, come on, man. You a sucker. Oh, man, you a lame. And then you be like, your pride get in the way. Yo, dude, stand up.
Your pride gonna have you do it.
Yeah.
But the principles
gonna keep you away from it.
Principles gonna keep you away from
yes.
it. Yes.
Yep. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at Ja Morant because he's so young. Mm-hmm. He hasn't come into himself. Whereas what they say, a man don't become a man until he's 27.
Right.
So he hasn't come into himself yet, and he's operating off pure pride.
Yeah, I listened to a interview Lil Wayne did, and he was saying something about like the place he came from. I think he said he came from a place of like 1,300 people or 13,000 people, something like that. It was crazy. It wasn't a lot of people, and he got to where he got to. But he was speaking on like his.
Goddamn, hit your shoulder. That motherfucker. Goddamn, whatever. Go ahead. We all right. If I see that motherfucker, I'm gonna hit him. Go ahead. My bad.
But Lil Wayne was saying that basically at his age, what you expect him to do.
Okay.
He came from where he came from. He making, you gave him, I don't know how much money in his contract, but he about to lose $20 million.
I heard the Lil Wayne interview, right? And I do understand what Lil Wayne's saying to a certain degree because yes, he's young.
Right.
He got a lot of money. He hasn't done a lot. But he had a father that at some point was a role model that sat down and told him what he was coming into and what was expected of him.
Right. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let you know. My 16-year-old, he like playing basketball.
Right.
When he get drafted to the league.
Right.
And I see him in the video doing something stupid,
Yeah.
listen.
He that nice though? You said
he
when?
Nice.
You said when though?
He nice. He ain't no bum.
Okay. All right.
His junior year, well, his just last year they was bumping him up to varsity.
All right.
And he was a sophomore.
It's better than what Jordan was doing, but
he going into his junior year, so
you know what? Hold on. Since we on
college is about to start looking at him,
I'm gonna salute. What was it?
Anthony.
Anthony, do the right thing because your pop's riding on your back for the NBA, dog. He think, you know what I mean? So shit, do your thing.
I'll tell you like this: if I see him do anything stupid, and especially if it's one of his friends and flashing him with a gun on, listen, he got to go. I don't care what you got to say. You don't got a decision in this matter right here. That person got to go.
Yeah, but when he got $200 million,
yeah,
is you going to be the type of parent that say, man, I need to stick around for this money, or you going to be the type of parent
it ain't going to be about the money with me. I don't care.
Right.
His $200 million, what he do with his $200 million is going to what he do.
So you riding on principle no matter what.
He got to go.
All right, shit, that's what we need. That's what John Morant dad need to do. Since we on basketball.
But do peers have more influence over the parents?
You heard that? Do peers have more influence over the parents?
In certain situations, maybe, yeah. In certain situations, yeah. But I'm gonna be. I try to sit my son down and talk to him and let him know, like, yo, regardless of what's going on, you could talk to me, or I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
But in that situation, you're an adult. But if I see you messing up your dreams, you worked hard,
you got to step in.
That you worked hard to get there.
You got to step in.
Your boys, they all, because John Morant boys, all they doing is riding his coattails. They
clowns, man.
They
clowns.
They clowns and they riding his coattails.
And I'm gonna be honest. This to me wasn't John Morant's fault. His fault was being in the car. His man literally flashed the camera.
I'm pretty sure his mans knew. When he put that gun up in the air, he knew it was up in the air. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be sitting in the car with my mans, and I know he in the NBA, NFL, or whatever he doing, and he got a contract with somebody, and I'm gonna flash him with a gun, knowing what could possibly happen to him.
Well, I say this, John Morant, get your shit together, or you're gonna be the shit out. Okay, you're gonna be shit out the goddamn NBA. Let's talk. Fuck John Morant. Fuck him.
He already
talk about LeBron.
Oh,
fuck John Morant. Let's talk about LeBron.
LeBron is
what? Shit, his ass gone.
Listen, LeBron is gonna be LeBron. Man, listen. The way he lost the ball, the on GOAT, that dunk.
Let me just ask you this one question: is he considered the GOAT?
I'm gonna say this: in every era, there is a GOAT.
Right.
As of right now, LeBron James might be the GOAT of this.
Man, look, the only GOAT LeBron is gonna be on a goddamn grill, smoke with some lamb chops. Okay, I love LeBron, I respect you, but Brian, no, you're not the GOAT. You're gonna be some lamb chops. I'm gonna cut your ass up and put them ribs on the grill.
Okay, so who will be the GOAT of this era?
Steph Curry. Okay, LeBron the
best. He the best shooter of this era.
We ain't going for no GOAT shit, man. I don't even want to know. No. Listen, that's the same thing Shaq said. That's the same thing Shaq said about the Joker. They said, I was just arguing with my friends, right, some of my homies, about the Joker being better than Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. No, wait, dog. They just showed some reels of Shaq in his prime. He'd have broke the Joker's back. The Joker wouldn't have had a chance to shoot a three-pointer.
The only thing about Shaq is he couldn't shoot a free throw for shit.
We don't need free throws, okay?
They
created Hacker Shaq, bro.
Yeah, he excelled at his position.
I'm talking about prime time Shaq.
Yeah.
dominant. They
Yeah.
showed a reel of Kobe Bryant, prime time Kobe.
Dominant.
Kobe was the GOAT of this era, bro.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Kobe was the GOAT of this era. After Michael Jordan, it was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Hands down. Okay,
I would agree with that.
LeBron played with Kobe. Okay?
Yeah.
So how do you say LeBron was the GOAT when Kobe was still on the court? Kobe only retired a couple years ago, and they killed my boy.
Yeah, he
Oh,
retired
man,
when
stop that shit. Stop that.
the Lakers went to, when LeBron went to the Lakers.
You damn right. Stop that, man. Kobe.
Yeah, man, Kobe. I would definitely say Kobe.
They murdered Kobe. They
Yeah.
murdered my boy. So how is LeBron the GOAT when Kobe was the GOAT? Kobe was the fucking GOAT. We done with LeBron.
Yeah.
Lakers got swept. They need to rebuild the team around Anthony Davis. And that's it. I'm just being honest. LeBron he weak at the knees. He went up. He was weak at the knees. He went up there. I thought that boy was doing the boogaloo. I thought he was doing the boogaloo. Oh, man, I got my thing upside down. But you know what? It's too late now. Because I ain't going to be able to read my notes. My wife, well, you know, I'm going to fix it on air. I'm going to fix this. Dude, we doing this. I'm going to fix it, y'all. My wife just let me know. She just indicated that I put it upside down. I'm sorry, y'all. Get in the comments and dog me a little bit. But so what? Y'all get in the comments and dog me a little bit. So what? I make mistakes. At least I can admit them. My pride don't get in the way. Okay? I operate off principle. My pride don't get in the way. I swallowed my pride years ago.
Man,
okay?
Listen, there's so many times I swallowed my pride.
I swallowed my pride years ago here.
It's time. It was times where I wanted to do something.
Telling you, bro.
And yeah, man, that pride is the mother.
I got a question for the audience. How many times have you allowed your pride to get in the way?
You know,
how many times?
I think if you know when you let your pride get in the way, is when you did something and almost immediate after you regretted it.
I did that a few times.
Yeah.
And it usually, you know, you know what, I ain't gonna say it, Hill, because it was me. Hill, I grew up on the east side of Buffalo, man. Mm-hmm. And I had to fight a lot. Yeah. And sometimes, you know, as I think back on it, me and my brother might have been a little bit of bullyish. Mm. But it was because I'm going to be honest, it was because of my peers. You had to appeal a certain way. You know, we came from the jungle, the concrete jungle, bro. Mm-hmm. You either was predator or prey. You either got ate or you either eaten or you got ate. However the fuck that shit go. Yeah. What is it? You either get eaten or you do the eating. Mm-hmm. Hell, I was an eater. I was a predator.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things I did was bullyish. And anybody, like I said, I probably said, if anybody I snuck, jumped, or stomped, or the other shit that I won't say, I'm sorry. I didn't know no better. I did what I thought I had to do to survive.
Yeah.
In the deadly streets of Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Definitely put in some work.
So
because of some pride.
I don't know, a lot of these young boys, they need guidance. Mm-hmm. I got my guidance for drug dealers on the corner. Because my mom's moved away from Mississippi in 1983 and left my father. My father was giving me guidance and principle. She moved away from that. And my uncles wasn't around because they lived in a better neighborhood. My big brothers were still stuck in Mississippi before they came up here. So I seen the drug dealers on the corner of Bissell and Genesee. Those was my role models.
Right.
The Pedros, the Rodney C's, the New York Rons, the Leo Jones. All them niggas used to be around here.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the youth, even today,
who they looking up to.
And like it is really nobody. There's nobody to really look up to in the hood, but the drug dealers and the killers and all that.
That shit crazy, Hill. I feel bad sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm lying. But I'm telling the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, though. On some serious shit, I apologize. For anybody I stomped and did the dumb shit to, trying to letting my pride get in the way. All right? But y'all get in them comments, man, and treat me and Hill like some priests. And y'all let out a few of y'all confessions.
Yeah.
Don't tell no dumb shit. Don't say.
Don't put nothing on there that's going to put you caught up in a RICO case.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
We ain't got no lawyer money for you. None of that shit. You got a public defender fucking
And
with
I ain't coming to court because I don't know you.
Now, listen here.
There's nobody in the hood to look up to, but you got a company like OGZ Perspective that's doing what you do in the hood. Do you not see yourselves as individuals that people should look up to?
Well, that's a good question. Well, I started this podcast because I wanted to bring forth not only myself, Hill, but I wanted to bring guys from the city, the inner city, gangsters, ex-cons, not only those, but older men and women that worked and went through the struggle in the city so that we could paint a picture of how you can change. Mm-hmm. And for those that never went down the road of the bullshit, as I say, could give you a different look at saying, well, I didn't sell drugs. I didn't shoot guns. Mm-hmm. I didn't jump on people. And this is the life I live. As opposed to somebody that went down the wrong path and had to go around the circle to come back and do the 180 or the 360 to tell you how to live a good life. So yeah, that's why I started this podcast. So that we can give positive reinforcement, positive affirmations to the youth, not just to the youth. You still got dudes out here our age and a little younger still caught up doing the same bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I'm just being real when I say this.
Right.
To give them the opportunity to say, oh, hey, yo, it's time to make a change.
Yeah. I want to be a good role model or somebody the youth could look up to. I got something swirling in my head. I told you about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't want to pull the trigger too soon. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be something for the youth. It's not just going to be – it's going to be mainly for the youth.
Yes.
But it's also going to have something for somebody coming out of jail to come into, to get into, or somebody that's struggling to come in and get into. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that I want to do with it, and I don't want to half-ass it. That's just why I haven't gotten. You
got to write it down here. I'm gonna be honest. You got to lay that shit out. You got to write it down, and then you got to execute it. Yeah. I got some friends, man. One of my friends named Cool. I haven't run into him yet. My brother ran into him a few times. Shout out to Ted. Shout out to Cool. He asked about me. I got to get up with him. But this dude did 20-some years for some bodies. Whether he did them or didn't. But my man stood 10 toes down. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Cool, probably 4'11". You feel me?
Right.
And he got one of them big hearts. He one of them big heart niggas. You feel me? I grew up with him, went to school with him. My man Cool. And these are the type of dudes. My boy Jadu. You know what I'm saying? These are dudes. Same situation. He did 20-some years. Homie. These is the dudes. Plus, I got man homies that did drug bids. These is the kind of people that I want to bring through here. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I want to bring people through here that haven't, because you need to see both sides of it.
Right.
You can't just see it from our perspective, whereas we got in trouble and then we changed our lives. Mm-hmm. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Right.
The reason why I do that, I don't want you to get in trouble. That pride shit.
Yep.
That pride shit that put you in prison for 100 years.
Yeah, well.
Or to put you in the deaths, put you in the ground.
Yep.
For the rest of your life, how you looking at the stars, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So for anybody out there, like we said, thanks for those questions, baby. You know what I'm saying? My wife down here, she tuned in, helping me and Hill get through this episode. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't been down, getting down and dirty for a minute. But, you know, like I said, we building on the other side. And that's when y'all gonna get a chance to see all the things that we talking about. Once y'all see us flip that light on, we're gonna be starting to doing interviews and things of that nature. We about to really start getting into this podcast world where you're gonna start hearing other people's perspective on the OGZ Perspective Podcast. Yeah. Y'all know me and Hill know we know how to podcast now. We know how to get here, get in front of the mic, get in front of the camera, and talk our shit and give y'all good information. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We don't just we talk about the stars, cool, that's good too, but a conversation like we having right now,
right,
is needed because we still got all our young boys out there shooting and killing and doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
We got our young girls out there. Only thing they think is right is to shake their ass and use drugs and do dumb shit. Yeah. There's more to it than that. We got our youth being confused. You know, some people might take this the wrong way, but we got our youth being confused right now. We got young boys thinking they girls, and we got young girls thinking they boys. And they haven't even had an opportunity to experience being a young boy or a young girl on that side. They getting caught up before they even get an opportunity to reach puberty. Mm-hmm. So, you know, y'all can be mad at me if y'all want. My sons and daughters, I want them to be sons and daughters. But they can choose to do whatever they want. But if you got a little son or a little girl, give them the opportunity to be that, please.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all think about that. Marinate on that. Get in them comments. This is where I'm going to ask y'all to hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification button, and the share button. Y'all do that because y'all know we trying to grow. We growing slowly but surely. It's cool. But we need y'all. We need y'all to help us get this podcast to the next level. We coming. Trust me. We ain't scared. You scared? Pound that.
Scared, man.
Pound it. You ain't scared, is you?
I ain't never scared.
Like no disrespect to you, Bone Crusher. You can't sing the song because you stole it. But we can say it. We ain't never scared, son.
Yep.
Yeah, Bone. You know that Bone Crusher song we in there?
Yep.
They say he stole that. He did that song with another group and took it, and they get him a cease and desist. Yeah, I had to slide that in there, but you know that shit sounded good coming out. Right?
I ain't hear that.
Yeah, man, I be hearing things. That ain't alleged. Okay, I'm gonna say alleged, but I did hear it on I believe another podcast. Dude said Bone Crusher. They did the song Killer Mike and some dude. Guess where they from?
Where?
Jackson, Mississippi. Yo, it's some rapping niggas out of Jackson, Mississippi, dog.
Yeah.
Trust me. You know they said Biggie stole a nigga verse from out of Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to y'all, man.
I heard that too.
Shout out to y'all, man. So I just brought up my boy Biggie. Biggie Smalls, man. Fucking Biggie, man. Let me tell you something. Angie Martinez. Shout out to Angie Martinez. She got she called it a visual podcast that she just did on Biggie. It's called Who Shot You? Yo, dog, this shit dope. I watched. I don't know if she got one more. Yeah, she got one more. I ain't see 5 yet. I did 4.
So it's a series.
It's a series. I seen all 4, but she got 5. It's a 5. I think it's 5 of them. Or she said she did it. She spent 5 days interviewing people. But I'm gonna just give you a little snippet because I want you to go watch it. One dude came on there and said when Biggie was, I don't know if he was shooting a video or whatever, or they was in the studio recording a song, but I think it was when he was doing a video. He said Biggie ordered 40 chicken wings in a 2-liter pop. So he said he thought Biggie ordered it for him and his crew. He said Biggie polished them 40 wings off and sipped the pot, dude. Yo, Biggie a bad boy, man.
Hey, man, Biggie was a big deal.
He ain't no 40-piece, man. So now, because we on Pride and Principle, right? But before I ask you this question about Biggie and Tupac, do you think Jay-Z embodied Biggie's style? because I listened to Biggie's album for 4 days straight, right? Life After Death. Listen, dude, my wife said, "What you going through?" When she heard it, she said, "What you going through?" And I was like, "Baby, I ain't going through nothing." You know, I'm watching the documentary, and because she know when I get to listening to that type of shit, nigga might be ready to get on some shit. But I was just listening. I haven't listened to the album in that degree. I would listen to songs. I haven't listened to Biggie album in probably 10 years. That whole album,
Right.
It's been 10 years, bro. Do you think Jay-Z, because I listen to Biggie, I listen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z took a lot of Biggie lines.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you think Jay-Z, and there's nothing wrong with that, but do you think Jay-Z embodied Biggie's style?
Well, I wouldn't say he bit his style, because I don't think they sound alike.
All right.
I don't think they sound alike, but a lot of his verses or a lot of his lines, definitely.
Yes. Well, Biggie could rap to anything.
Yeah.
Now, Pac is my top dog. That's my number one. But when Pac did the song with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Biggie did the song with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Biggie's was better. Facts.
Yeah.
Well, at least me saying that. Biggie's was better. I
would have to go listen to them 2 songs again.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, I just listened to it for 4 days straight, so
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That Life After Death album, man, it is a classic. It is a critically acclaimed album. I swear.
Definitely.
He had hits on that joint.
Yeah, he did.
Hits. When I say hits. Oh,
Yeah.
Biggie, a bad boy.
Do you think Biggie would be, do you think Jay-Z would be as big as he was or is if Biggie was still around?
No.
That's a good question.
I mean, maybe.
Let me repeat the question. She asked, do you think Biggie would be Jay-Z would be as big as he is if Biggie was alive? That's the question that was just asked.
Business wise, I'm gonna say maybe, because we didn't get the chance to see Biggie make that transition.
Right.
He was on his way to making that transition. We just didn't get to see it. We got to see Jay-Z transition into business. So as far as business wise, maybe, I'm not sure. But musically, nah. I mean, he would have still been in the conversation.
I'm gonna say this. Knowing Jay, he's a Sagittarius like myself. He would have been so determined to get to the top that I think me personally, I don't think Biggie would have had that much effect on him climbing to the top, because I believe Biggie would have gave him a hand on getting there. So
Yeah.
I believe Jay-Z would be as successful as he is, and Biggie would be right along with him.
Well, I don't know how true it is, but I heard that Biggie was, when he was about to transition
Yes.
into going into his own label, the Junior Mafia.
Yes.
And Jay-Z was part of that lineup.
Yes, he was. Biggie had he had them all. Biggie had Junior Mafia, he had Lil Kim, he had Jay-Z was coming over there with the what was that shit they had? The Commission.
Mm-hmm.
He had Cam, he had Mace. He had the Locks. He had everybody.
Yeah.
Biggie was about to do something major. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I believe Jay-Z as a businessman, because that's what Jay-Z is. Jay-Z is the best businessman in hip-hop, hands down. You can't take that from him. I've been said that. Right now, to me, Nas is the best rapper in hip-hop, because to me, Nas is the oldest guy that's doing it the way he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z give you a bar or from Jay-Z giving you the hottest verse, Nas still giving you hot albums.
Yeah.
And that's just me. And I believe if Jay took the time out, could he make a dope album? Yes, I think he could. Especially with the people that Jay got around him right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear Jay-Z and Benny. I swear I'm dying to hear that. I want to hear Jay-Z and Conway. I want to hear that. I want to hear Jay-Z with a West, one of them crazy ass West verses.
I think eventually we gonna get that.
You know what I'm saying? It's so many different dudes that I want to hear Jay with right now. 38 Special, Ransom. I want to hear Jay with Ransom. I want to hear Jay-Z and Ransom. Like, it's so many. If Jay dipped in the pool right now, it said, I want to put together 20 songs. My last album I ever do. It would be, I believe, with the producers we got now, it'd be a pure classic. And the collabos that he got to put on.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
Rick Ross made a hell of a statement. He said that nobody has put together a project like Life After Death. The only person I could compare to Biggie, and it's just the truth, is Tupac. All Eyes on Me. That album, can't take nothing from that. You had the best Dr. Dre, Daz. You had some of the best producers on the planet and artists on the planet get on that All Eyes on Me double album. So to me right now, Tupac and Biggie, they are aligned.
Yeah.
To me, you can't even mention Tupac without Biggie, Biggie without Tupac.
Yeah. I think if both of them were still here and making music would be a lot better to listen to.
I mean,
there's a lot of these dudes that I just can't listen to. I can't listen to. I can't hear.
Yo, shout out to Heem, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Heem. Heem album.
That joint fire. I like that joint. Is one of the songs.
Picture
on
Me
there.
Rolling, Mamie Lee, Tears of Blood. Man, he got one. He got hits. Cocaine County. It's one joint though on there, man. It's my favorite. Mamie Lee is my favorite, but it's that joint he got with Amber Simone. Oh man, that joint crazy. But Heem did a great job. Heem, your album fire.
It's one song on there that I said, yeah, I think this one's gonna be my favorite. I don't know the name of it, but
he got a dope. He got a dope album.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Benny, man, you did good by pulling my son. Benny the Butcher, you did a great job by grabbing him. I ain't gonna lie, that was a power move, man. You knew what you was getting when you grabbed him. So listen here, Timberland said that Jay-Z is a prophet.
a prophet of what?
He said he said Jay-Z is a prophet, man. He said Jay-Z. You have to go look at the interview. Timberland was on Shay Shay. Dope interview. He also said that R. Kelly is the king of R&B, which I agree.
I definitely agree with that.
I agree.
I fuck with R. Kelly. Now that dude Robert, I don't know about that dude.
Yeah,
that dude.
Robert something else.
But you know what's crazy about that? Because they criticize R. Kelly about the songs that he made, but they don't say nothing about the songs that Elvis Presley made.
No.
Like Elvis Presley married, I think she was like a 14-year-old girl. 13, 14, yeah. But you don't hear about that.
Well, we was in a different time. I'm going to be honest, we was in a different time, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a different time. I don't, if Elvis was alive.
Even back when they was accusing Michael Jackson about the things he did.
But we know that was a lie now. They say that was a lie.
That was even then. You still didn't hear about the stuff.
I never believed that about Michael Jackson, though.
Yeah, me either.
I never believed it. They made Michael Jackson think he was ugly. They had him mess his face all up.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was a handsome young man, and like I said, man, what my wife said? She said
peer pressure.
Peer. Mm-hmm. His pride got in the way.
Yeah.
That was his pride.
Yeah, that was definitely his pride.
That was his pride, bro. He ain't have to do that.
He ain't have to do that at all.
Shit, man. I ain't touching my beautiful face. Excuse my language. But
I stand just the way it is.
Shit, put me on the spink, son.
The most I'm going to do is doggone some moisturizer to clear this thing up.
That's it. I feel like I'm interviewing you, but these are some questions I got to ask. We ain't been on here because I know we got the hot topic. I know we got some topics we got to do. Where do you rate Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound as a group in this era? Like, in the era of hip-hop, where do you rate them? Because one thing we don't have is a lot of rap groups no more. I think right now, to me, the biggest rap group on the planet is Griselda Records.
Yeah.
I think Griselda Records might be because it's so many of them. They the Wu-Tang of today. Because you got the Griselda, then you got the drum work, then you got the BSF. But when they all combine together, you got a super group which is called Griselda. So where do you rate Snoop Dogg and them in this whole rap era? The Dogg Pound. Because I just listened to Warren G. He was on I think Big Boy.
I mean,
better be careful.
I'll be honest, I can't even answer this question, dude.
Why?
I don't even know. I don't know where to rate him. I'm talking about as a group. So I'm talking about Dogg Pound as a group, as a rap group. You got to think who the rap group was. You got Wu-Tang Clan. It's Wu-Tang. It was Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Public Enemy, Boogie Down Productions. Man, it's a bunch of them. To be honest, I didn't even know
Beastie Boys, Run DMC.
I didn't even know Dogg Pound was a group.
Yes.
I just thought that was his record.
No, Dogg Pound 213 was a group, dog.
I did not know that. So that's why I don't know where to rate them.
Okay, let me tell y'all this.
I thought it was just the record.
My boy was a hip-hop connoisseur.
Nah, I'm not a hip-hop connoisseur.
Check behind your ears. Check behind your ears.
I know.
Check behind your ears just a little bit.
About Snoop.
Could you just check behind your ears a little bit? See if there's a little moisture behind there?
It's maybe from the headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen here, y'all. I answered the question for him. As a group, Dogg Pound is top 3. All time. All time. You got the G Unit too, dog. You got G Unit you got to put in there.
Yeah.
G Unit is, yeah. G Unit, yeah. We talking about, Snoop Dogg is the Dogg Pound top 3 because you got Public Enemy. Shit, they in there.
Mm-hmm.
What about Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked with Bone Thugs.
But they only made a couple. Yeah. They in there. They in there. They got their place in
there. Mom, I fucked with Bone Thugs. And I forgot what album it was, but it had all like I know it had like some flames and skeletons, and it had a lot of stuff going on.
Right.
My mother took that tape and threw it out. She's like, you don't need to be listening to this devilish stuff. And I went out and bought it again.
Yeah. I'm about to say, homie, come on, bro.
But yeah, man, my mom did not like me listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Them was our corrupt days, though. Music was fun back then, though. Music fun now, but music was fun back then. Like you had fun listening to music. I was just over me and my wife was just out. We're talking about the IPE. Did you ever go to the IPE? Was you?
No, I ain't never been to the IPE.
Damn. Shout out to Kid Cole, the best DJ. I call Kid Cole the best DJ out of Buffalo, New York. Probably out of the whole Western New York at the time when he was DJing. Shout out to Warlock. Shout out to R.I.P., but shout out to DJ Shay. Shay was in that era too. But Kid Cole, we got to get Kid Cole on the podcast. That's somebody I'm going to seek Kid Cole out, y'all, so Kid Cole can come on here and tell y'all about his DJ days. Kid Cole was on Montana with Benny the Butcher. That's why Benny the Butcher is who the fuck Benny the Butcher is. Because Benny the Butcher grew up on Montana with Kid Cole used to DJ upstairs on Montana with my little cousin Money and fucking DJ Iceberg. Came from under him. Y'all, I got history, y'all. I got history. All right, Hill, come on, man. Rick Ross, DJ Envy. Rick Ross and DJ Envy been beefing.
Yeah, man.
We late a little bit, y'all, but we gonna talk about this shit.
I don't even know. I don't even understand why they. I know. I think was it DJ Envy who said something.
No, let me just tell you this, Hill. I think Rick Ross and DJ Envy should be talking shit to each other. Last year, Envy I think came to Rick Ross' car show in the Promised Land, so they should be having a good time. Only thing I don't like about it because these is two influential guys. Two influential guys. Rick Ross is a mogul. He's a businessman. I'm gonna tell you when shit get right. I'm going to talk to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is an ambassador. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, Rick Ross give mad dudes they props. They send him his clothes. Y'all send me some shit. Get in my DMs, goddamn it, OGZ Perspective, LLC at gmail.com. Send me some shit. Get in there. I'm serious. Send me and Hill some shit. We're going to promote y'all shit. We're going to talk about the numbers later, but shit, we're going to promote. Goddamn it. Big Heem, Big Heem _ OG for life. Come on, baby. It's on there. Baby, you doing, goddamn it.
King Hill 50.
Confused. Yeah, Big Heem _ OG for life and OGZ Perspective, OGZ _ Perspective _ podcast. That's our Instagrams. Y'all get on there, man.
It's gonna be.
Y'all know what the fuck that shit gonna be.
Exactly.
But this for our listeners though, because here we got to get this shit out. We got to upload these podcasts.
Oh yeah.
We got to upload these. But what I'm saying is, Rick Ross is a businessman that I definitely want to meet. I want to sit down and pick his brain and talk to him. And Rick Ross younger than me, I think. But the only thing, because I got respect and I'm an OG and I stand on principle. I don't fuck pride. I stand on principle. Principle is going to always get you to the next level.
Yep.
It's going to get you to the next level. Principle going to get you to the next level. Pride, you're going to fuck around and miss out on something. With pride. I just don't like Rick Ross talking about his wife and kids.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like. Don't bring the wife and the kids in because it go from having fun and talking shit to something else, Hill. Yeah. You feel me?
Because if I'm going to just put this out there because I know it's bound to happen. Let y'all dudes know. I ain't doing the interview. I ain't doing the internet beef. I ain't going back and forth with you. Come see me. And I'm going to leave it at that.
This little Floyd Mayweather over here. Yeah, I ain't seen him in action yet, but
come see me.
Nigga said he got some hands. No, Rick Ross got motherfucking hands too.
Boop and bop work.
Rick Ross got some motherfucking hands. Now, Rick, we don't want no problem. We good with you. We good, Rick. I like you. I fuck with you.
It's certain individuals.
I drink the Bel Air, all the good shit. The bamba booba.
It's certain individuals in the podcast world that like to come down on certain individuals and all that.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
And I'm letting you know, I'm not going back and forth with you on social media and on the internet and all that.
What you saying is,
come see me.
Or when you see them have that energy.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Because
like if you run into one of these motherfuckers, it better be a bunch of capping or some bunch of jabbing.
Don't.
How your jab? How your jab look?
Listen,
it's nice.
It's gonna put you on your.
I always get my fan gassed up.
But I'll keep telling you, man. Come over to the crib. We gonna put on the pads and the gloves. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some.
I come get the pads and gloves, but we don't want no trouble here. We chill.
We don't want no trouble.
OGs, man. We ain't with that shit.
I'm just letting you know before I get too old.
We chilling, man.
Before I get too old.
How old you?
44.
See, he still got. I'm about to be 49, y'all. I don't want no problems. He still want to
get too old.
He still want to get out there and do that bullshit. I'm done,
Come
y'all.
see me, but I'm like Floyd Mayweather. I'm like Floyd Mayweather. I'm staying in the gym.
Y'all niggas leave me alone.
I'm gonna stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
I don't fight fair, nigga. Yeah, that's a good one. What you say?
I'm gonna stay ready so I don't have to get ready.
That's good. I gotta get back in the motherfucking gym too. Here, I've been slipping. I've been slipping, man.
Crib.
Been slipping, man.
I got everything we need.
I've been slipping
to get in shape.
Man, give us a couple hot topics,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Give us a few, man. We gonna get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, so we already talked about Ja Morant.
Just a couple hot topics.
Didn't we touch on Jay-Z?
About what?
Well, we said we mentioned Jay-Z, but what you think about this Jay-Z and his alleged son?
Yeah, listen, man. I don't want no problems with Jay, man. I'm gonna meet that motherfucker one day. I
don't got no problems with Jay.
I'm gonna tell you something. That nigga and his baby problems, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
I personally just say
I'm pleading the fifth on it, Jay.
I just say get the DNA test done, get it done and over with.
See, my thing is, the nigga grown. What the fuck you care for? I don't.
He want to know who.
Let me tell you something.
He want to know who his dad is.
If a nigga denied me for how old is this nigga? 34. How old is this nigga?
I don't know how old the son.
However,
is.
Excuse me. However old this young man is, if God forbid if Jay-Z is his daddy, but whoever he think his daddy is, right? If a motherfucker denied me all this time, do you think I give a fuck if I think he my daddy?
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't care. But he want to know who his pops is. I think it's a hidden agenda.
Jay-Z can go in there and bust a nut and give him anybody nut. I mean, I'm just being real.
I mean, I think it's an agenda. It might be an agenda.
It's definitely an agenda behind it to paint a picture that Jay-Z is a deadbeat dad and all the rest of the bullshit. That's what this all about.
Yeah.
So
I would just say,
let me tell you,
if Jay-Z for sure know that may not be his son, get the DNA test done, get it done and over with. If it isn't, you go put it behind you. If you want to, you can work on a relationship, or you could drop the little dude some money.
You don't owe that nigga nothing. That nigga grown. Nigga, get a job.
I'm just saying that here goes some bread.
I'm pretty sure he probably gave the nigga some money or his mama or somebody.
Yeah. We don't know.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I had to deal with this shit before. That's why I feel the way I feel. A chick tried to come back at me 8 years after I dealt with her. I gave this chick, my wife gonna be pissed that I'm saying this shit, but this the truth. I gave this chick a fucking what you call that shit? Pregnancy test. It was fucking negative. 8 years go by and this chick come back. And let me tell you something what that does to a real relationship. It has a strain on it. Mm-hmm. You know, that took my wife somewhere she ain't want to go. It took me somewhere where I ain't want to go. But I was a man about that shit. And I told the chick, I was like, yo, let's go do a DNA, ASA fucking P. Mm-hmm. And it came back that the little girl was not mine. It was a little girl. And I'm going to tell you this. I would have been the father to that little girl if she was mine. Mm-hmm. But I don't respect that shit from that chick. Knowing goddamn well when me and her separated, it was over. Yeah. Why would you come back 8 years later and do some fuckboy shit like that?
Right. But well, from the story, they saying that the mother couldn't get in contact with Jay-Z because
how the fuck you can't get in contact with Jay-Z and Jay-Z the biggest motherfucker on the planet?
That's why you can't get in contact
with him. That's Mr. Big Dick. Stop the bullshit, bitch. Stop it. Fuck out of here. And I'm not trying to be crazy because his mama dead.
I think it was one of them situations where he ended up getting into, I don't know.
Hill. That's Jay-Z, man.
Yeah,
that man been Jay-Z for a long time. Okay?
But they've been going through it for a good little minute from what I hear, from what I'm seeing.
Yo, Jay, man, listen, if we get a chance, I know he's small fry. But Jay, do you know what the fuck you could do for us? That's all I got to say, Jay.
Jay-Z, I respect him as a businessman. Respect him as a husband.
But you want him to go do
father.
the DNA.
I'm saying
You want Jay to do the DNA?
I'm saying do it regardless of the situation. I'm saying because the alleged son is out here doing his thing or whatever he's saying. I'm just saying do it, get it out the way, and if it's not yours, then it's gonna shut everything down. And if it is, then shit, work something out.
All right, nigga, fuck that.
Jay, that's just me.
Deuces, Jay. He'll want to see you do the DNA. I don't give a fuck. Nigga grown. Go ahead. Let me see what you got. We need some more shit.
So it was a security guard who gunned down a man in Walgreens in San Francisco.
Now, that's some sad shit.
Yeah.
I saw that. That's some fuckboy shit. You know they ain't charged that motherfucker.
Yeah, they said that they were saying I don't know if he was trying to steal something.
It don't matter, Hill.
Or whatever he was
He
trying
shot him
to
in
do.
the back, Hill. He shot him in the back.
But I know he was saying that when I don't think it was in the back.
No, it was in the back.
Because I know
he shot him in the back, Hill. The dude was trying to get away. He ran away. He was running away, and the dude shot him in the back. I read that story. I seen that shit. It was on Instagram, World Star, all that. He did that.
The dude, I know that they were saying that
they got into a
when
fight,
they was
scuffle the whole
scuffling,
nine.
and the dude was saying something about I'm gonna stab you or something like that.
Dude got up after the scuffle, Hill, and got ready to run away, and dude shot him in his back, man.
But I thought I seen him come back to the store or something.
Bro. You saw the security guard. You ain't see the dude.
Yeah, man.
You ain't see that he shot the dude in the back. Dude was dead.
Yeah, it's a sad situation.
It's a fucked up situation, man.
Yeah. So
Excuse me, shit. Yeah, it's some sad shit, man, right there. That's sad. I don't condone that shit.
Yeah, man, that's...
Conway, we were talking about Conway earlier, and I wish I would have threw this in there. But Conway, when he was overseas, Conway got a documentary. Shit dope. Should watch that. They got Conway. When he went overseas, he documented the whole tour, right? The last tour he did, he documented it. You know, a guy compared Conway to Tupac.
Oh man,
that's fucking dope.
That's dope. That's dope.
That is dope, dog.
Yeah.
When a motherfucker compare you to an icon,
yeah.
I mean,
when you get into the conversation and you mention with the Biggies and the Tupacs and the Jay-Z's, when you get
salute to my man, and that nigga from Buffalo, dog.
Yeah. Salute to you, man.
He from Buffalo. Remember that, nigga, 716. Griselda, Conway, and Benny, they brought hip-hop back.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say whatever they want.
Yeah.
They brought hip-hop back, bro. Yo, what you got right there?
Let me get her birth date. May 5th was Viola Fletcher.
May 5th, 1914, motherfucker.
She was, May 5th, 1914 was the birth of her maiden name is Viola Ford. She was born Viola Ford. But married and everything, she went by Viola Fletcher. She said on May 5th she celebrated her 109th birthday. And she is the oldest survivor of the Tulsa race massacre.
Tulsa, motherfucker.
Tulsa race massacre, and that's the
that's the Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street, right?
Yes. She's the oldest survivor of the Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
That's major right there. I think she's the last survivor. That's it.
Yeah.
She's the last survivor of the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, probably one of the most prominent communities before our time of black people in the United States after slaves was set free.
Set free, yeah, right.
Rosewood was another prominent black community.
Yep. Another community that burnt down.
They had quite a few black communities in the United States that was destroyed.
That was thriving too. Yeah.
That was the most prominent out of them all.
So yeah, I just wanted to say happy belated birthday to her. Cause we haven't been recording.
Yeah,
Yes. I definitely wanted to get her in there.
No, that's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing right there.
109 years, man.
Damn, what I'm missing? Something I wanted to say. We ain't gonna be able to get it all in, y'all, because we gonna be right back at it. We're gonna be right back at it though. We ain't taking no breaks off. We're gonna get right back at it for a minute, and then we might pause again because, like I said, we're gonna be putting a whole new set together, and we're doing a lot of new shit. Like I said, we're gonna be redoing everything. Mm-hmm. So, you got any more hot topics, brother? Close this bitch out.
Nah, man. R.I.P. to
it's something going on. This is what I want to say to y'all. This is what I want to say. Between AI and the United States government opening up the borders for all the immigrants to come in, y'all. I told y'all this shit months ago was going to happen. Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of jobs that hasn't been filled. A bunch of them. People haven't gotten up off their ass since COVID and went back to work yet. Then you got jobs paying good money, top rate. Mm-hmm. They about to let all the immigrants come into our country, y'all.
And they about to get them jobs.
What does that mean?
They about to get them jobs.
Like I told y'all better get out here, grind, put your work in. I'm not knocking on entrepreneurs for starting businesses. But for you motherfuckers that's been sitting at home collecting fucking whatever, welfare checks, unemployment, fucking off, not doing nothing, not getting out here, getting no trades, and putting yourself in a position to advance yourself, y'all motherfuckers about to feel that pain. Mm-hmm. Because all these positions is about to be filled by these immigrants.
Yeah. And I was watching I want to say it was Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, he just said something.
He was saying that
barbers,
if you're going to get your children into anything, mm-hmm. Get them into these skilled trades. Because these the jobs that you got to go to college for and do all the studying for is going to be taken over by AI.
Yes.
They're not going to need y'all no more.
That's right.
They not. Go get it.
Because if you could sit and talk to your computer to write a book, who the fuck gonna need an editor?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They making the computer so smart, the computer's going to be able to program the fucking computers.
Yep. So, I'm just...
Shit sad.
Matter of fact, I think I just watched a movie. It's called...
Oh. I'm so glad you brought movies up.
Oh, man, what is the...
Oh, motherfucker.
What is the name of that?
Excuse my language.
It's called...
Before we get out of here, you gonna figure that out. I'm so glad you brought up movies because...
Dang, I can't... God. I'm mad I can't remember the name of this movie. But it's about... It got a lot to do with AI. I mean, they like regular people walking around in the world. They got jobs. They got marriages with like regular people and all types of stuff. I'm mad at the next podcast. I'm gonna have the name of this movie.
Oh, dude.
But
I'm so fucking
that
pissed.
joint,
dude.
Man.
What's that movie I sent to you off Netflix? What's that movie? Soft.
Oh, Soft. Yeah, I remember.
What is it? What is it, bro? Bring that up. Bring that up right now.
I don't think
Soft and quiet.
Soft and quiet. There you go.
All right, listen here, y'all.
That
Because we about to get out of
man.
here. We about to get out of here, right? Y'all go watch Soft and Quiet. And in the next podcast, we're going to talk about that movie. It's on Netflix. It's called Soft and Quiet. It is a scary-ass movie.
I did not expect that.
It's a scary-ass movie. It's scary, literally. Soft and Quiet. Y'all go watch that. You got anything to say, Big Dog?
Man, nah, man.
All right, guys. Listen, y'all already know. This is what we do. It's been a minute since I chopped it up with y'all, me and my man, King Hill. But, you know, this is how we do on the OGZ Perspective Podcast, man. Pride over principle. Y'all know if you react without thinking, 9 times out of 10, you're going to wind up in some trouble. Principle is this. It's right. It's factual. And I can guarantee you're going to go home if you use principle. Principle is logic. That's what principle is. Principle is logic. You will do the right thing if you use principle. It's just you can't go wrong if you use principle. If it's a red light and you driving down the street and you apply the brake and stop, that's principle. But if ain't nobody around and it's a red light and you blow through it and all of a sudden the car come through and y'all collide, that was your pride thinking you was about to get over on something. Okay? Use logic. Use principle. The second you think you got over on somebody, you didn't. I can guarantee you ask every criminal, how did they get caught? Then you will find pride. Y'all know how me and my man do. It's the OGs, man. Where truth matters, respect holds weight. This your boy Big Heem. OGs out. Deuces.
Peace.
Deuces.